One of the questions which most of us ask commonly is what are those reasons or what are those qualities which make some people so successful in life, which make them attain such great heights? Now, the answer to this is not simple. There are many things, many reasons for this. And one of the simple reasons which makes these people so successful in life is that they have some rituals in their lives. They have adopted certain daily practices which they practice day in and day out, which help them attain such great heights. And in this video, I'm going to tell you about 10 daily rituals of highly successful people. And well, that brings us to the question as to what a ritual is. A ritual is any practice or any pattern of set behavior which is followed repeatedly day in and day out. And well, without much ado, let's get into the video. Coming up. What is going on? My name is Ramesh. Welcome to another video on Mudgal's Musings, a channel dedicated to increasing your productivity. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing because I keep posting one interesting video every single week. And don't forget to hit that bell button so that you don't miss out anything exciting on this channel and you get notified every time I upload a new video. The first ritual of highly successful people is that they all wake up early. So waking up early has its own advantages, and most of these people practice this ritual of getting up early. This waking up early has its own advantages. Advantage number one is that you get a head start to your day. You get to control and plan your day much ahead of everybody else. And you have plenty of time and you're not rushing against the time. By waking up early, by planning your day ahead and having that extra 1 or 2 hours in your hand, you are able to create a highly productive day for yourself. The second habit of highly successful people, at least most of them, is that they all meditate. They have one or the other form of meditation. Let's take the example of Oprah Winfrey or even Steve Jobs to some extent. Most of these people had one or the other form of meditation. You know, they wake up, they freshen up, and then they are going to kind of reflect on things. They will get into a meditation. It could be for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That gives the ability of concentration, focus, and trying to kind of let the thoughts come and dance in our minds. I mean, it's not easy to meditate per se. In the beginning, it is going to be pretty difficult. But once we get into the habit of this meditation, it is going to give us that our time. It gives us the time and the ability to reflect on the day that has gone by and the day that is looking forward to us. The third ritual of highly successful people is that they plan their day. They take control of their day. They organize their day well. They know what they're going to do the moment they get into the office. They know what they're going to do after 1 hour of work. So their entire day is planned. They know that they're going to meet a few people. They know that they're going to work on a few projects. They know that they have certain things which are listed out, which they need to be accomplishing. So planning your day, of course, this is connected to the first ritual of the people, which is getting up early. So you get up early, then you definitely have plenty of time, and then you also plan your day ahead so that things don't come as surprises. If you have a plan, you are in control and you're not just drifting along the day as the events flow. The fourth habit of highly successful people is that they follow the 80-20 rule or the Pareto's principle. I've already put up a video. You might want to check this out, the 80-20 principle or the Pareto's law, which simply states that 80% of output actually comes from 20% of focused efforts, concentrated efforts. The fifth ritual of highly successful people is that they organize their calendar. It could be a day, it could be a week, it could be even month. So things are calendared over there. Their calendar for their smartphone or for their Outlook or in any device which they are following, or even if they are having a hard copy notebook kind of a thing or a diary kind of a thing, even that is, they write down the timing for what they need to be doing and when they need to be doing and how much time they need to be assigning or allocating for various tasks. So I mean, you might have meetings lined up for the day, and you still need to be mindful of the fact that if you are into one meeting, you must make sure that you don't kind of outstretch that meeting too much, because you have certain other things lined up. So that planning your day and organizing it through a calendar, you are going to be better in control of the day and your work and your events. Emails have become very important tools for communication in the last 25 years. Every organization has mostly email. They have their own email systems, and work related communication happens through email. Now there is this danger of getting into the habit of looking up for emails, looking at up towards emails every time, trying to respond to that emails instantly. And I mean, ultimately the idea is that you get sucked into the email business, in the sense that email is going to drive your day. It goes to that extent. But the sixth ritual of the successful people is that they allocate time for emails. They don't kind of keep looking at the emails every time, because that is going to affect the other work which they might be doing. Maybe they are preparing a project report, or maybe they have to kind of strategize, or maybe they are meeting people. So you should not be allowing email to take up so much of your day. Dedicate certain specific timing. The seventh ritual of highly successful people is that they periodically unplug themselves. So what is this unplugging? Unplugging obviously means that you're going to shut off yourself from certain things. Of course, it shouldn't be done during the workday. Nobody's going to like it. Your organization may not like it. Your boss may not like it. Your co-workers may not like it. But maybe in the week, sometime it could be during the weekends. Maybe your one weekend that you're going to have, one day that's called the weekend, or perhaps in a couple of months' time you want to take a day off, or you're going on a vacation somewhere. Now, in such situation, it is advisable and it is desirable that you cut off yourself from communication. It could be the emails, it could be social media, it could be anything that is connecting you to the entire world, which can be a distraction. This is practiced by even the most successful and those people who we consider to be the leaders in industry, leaders in technology, or even those who are leaders in the entertainment industry. So they all have this ritual of unplugging themselves from the routine at least once in a while. The eighth ritual of highly successful people is that they all have a fitness regime. It could be a simple walk for about 30 minutes. It could be a simple jog every day, or they could be hitting the gym every day. So they have this practice of keeping fit, staying fit every day, and putting efforts for and dedicating time for that exercise. I think it goes without saying, we all know the value of exercise. We all know the benefits of exercise. Ask anybody who does exercise on a daily basis. They will tell you the benefits of exercise and the kind of result it has on the mind and on the heart and on the body as a whole. Mind, of course, becomes very sharp, and heart, of course, there's a lot of pumping of blood happening. The heart rate increases, so there is this adrenaline pumping. Physically also, it's got its own benefits. You want to stay fit, you're able to be flexible, and as far as the sense, the emotion is concerned, it is going to lead to positive emotions. It is going to lead to a sense of satisfaction and sense of attainment. The ninth ritual of highly successful people is that they read often. They spend at least about 30 to 45 minutes of their daily time in reading. Reading could be for pleasure, reading could be for a purpose. And this is actually going to keep them abreast of what's happening in the world. They could be reading books related to the work. They could be reading books related to self-improvement. They could be related there could be any subject, any matter, or any topic that interests individuals. So reading definitely increases our knowledge. We are in much better condition and better position to be able to respond to situations when you have awareness and when you have information and when you have knowledge. And I think it is a very good habit as a family. In fact, we should be thinking about. The 10th and the final ritual of highly successful people is that they motivate themselves. They don't look for motivation elsewhere. They might like a speech by somebody, they might read a book, and then they might find something useful, but ultimately they are their own motivators. So we need to develop this ritual, develop this habit of motivating ourselves. Every time, every day when we get up in the morning, we need to have this positive mindset. We can tell ourselves, we keep telling ourselves, this is going to be my day. I am going to make it a very good day. I am going to rule this day in my way. I am going to achieve the things that I am setting out for myself. I am going to make it a productive day. I'm sure you agree that there are many more rituals and many more habits which have helped several successful people, great people who have made a mark in their life by various rituals. Well, some of these can be adopted, and I just listed out the 10 things. There could be many more, and if you think there are many more things, many more habits, many more rituals which we can adopt on a daily basis, do mention in the comments below. And that's all on Mudgal's Musings this week. Thanks for watching this video. Like it if you like it, and do share the video among your friends and acquaintances, just in case they might also be interested in watching videos like this. I'll see you in my next video.